the first time in 7 years, Liverpool had reached the semi-finals of the League Cup courtesy of a string of inspired away performances. But the size of Liverpool's Carling Cup mission in a two-legged semi-final against Manchester City was put into perspective just 8 days before the first leg, when the Reds fell to a 3-0 Barclays Premier League defeat away to the Citizens. Liverpool certainly had their work cut out, but they wanted to fulfil their Wembley ambitions. Craig Bellamy had already scored against two of his former clubs in recent months and was looking forward to returning to the Etihad to face another.
You know, it's a two-legged affair, so you just got to make sure we're in the tie. You know, we're coming back to Anfield second leg, and this club knows all about two-legged games. So if we can get back to Anfield and good tact, still in the tie, then we have a great chance.
In the Carling Cup, it's a lesser competition in many people's eyes, but for Liverpool fans, we've won it more times than anyone else. And the last time I was at a final at Wembley was 1996, when Eric Cantona disappointed a lot of people, so hopefully we can get there again.
At the end of the day, it's two legs, but tonight's the big night, isn't it? Draw 2, 0-0, 1-1, sounds a pound. Let's get there.
Home to Wembley. It's my prediction. Home to Wembley.
Skirtle. Spearing on towards Downing. Carroll gets around Savage. Andy Carroll for Liverpool. Really good stop by Joe Hart. He was brave and he was honest there, Carroll. Stuart Downing. Steven Gerrard goes early and forces Joe Hart into a really good stop. Almost caught out the England goalkeeper there. Two big stops from the Manchester City goalkeeper in the first 10 minutes. That's for Stuart Downing, and he's caught it well, and it's another brilliant save, and Liverpool are denied again. Stuart Downing denied. Joe Hart earning his corn here. Liverpool will try again. It's Daniel Agger this time, and he goes down, and that's a Liverpool penalty. Daniel Agger goes down under the challenge of Stefan Savic, and Liverpool have been awarded a penalty.
The foot's high, coming down the knee of Daniel Agger. I think just actually catches him just above the knee.
The first big act of the League Cup semi-final, and Gerrard is as cool as ever. Perfect start for Liverpool. A big smile from Kenny Dalglish. First blood to the Reds.
It's a wonderful penalty. Always going away from Joe Hart. It's a good height as well for Liverpool. Down low, finds the bottom corner.
This is Aguero who will try and get the ball away. Bellamy does really well, and Kelly will continue it on towards Andy Carroll with the header. Well, you have to say it's Liverpool who have created every opportunity so far.
Well, persistence pays off down the right-hand side. It's a lovely ball in by young Martin Kelly. And Andy Carroll, give him all the credit, he does exceptionally well to get ahead of Savic.
Here's Nasri. Beaten away by Reina.
He did well, Peperina, because that's come through a lot of bodies.
It's Kelly. Gareth Barry came in and did really well, and now Kelly's given it away. It's Sergio Aguero. Well, Liverpool survive. Just.
All credit to Peperina. He stands up, he makes it difficult for Aguero, and then he just forces the little Argentinian to put the shot over the crossbar.
Lescott. Clichy. Aguero. Barry. Not much in the middle. Away by Agger. And Nasri takes the corner. And there's a header, and it's saved brilliantly by Reina to deny Micah Richards. Liverpool hold on to their lead.
Oh, he attacks it really well, does Micah Richards. Again, it's a relatively near post corner that Liverpool don't deal with. But the goalkeeper peppering it. Does the business, makes the save.
Manchester City have worked hard but not had enough. It's advantage Liverpool going into the second leg at Anfield. Kenny Dalglish's men earn a 1-0 win thanks to Steven Gerrard's penalty.
So it was advantage Liverpool as a resolute display by Kenny's men, aided by the typically cool head of Steven Gerrard, put the Reds in the driving seat at half-time in the semi-final tie.
I think it was an overall good team performance, and you know, when we did get the goal, we defended well, and you know, I think especially first half we were by far the better side. We had most of the possession. Second half, you know, we did drop off a little bit, and it was away from home, people were getting tired and stuff, you know, so it was good to keep hold of that 1-0 lead, and you know, we'll take that into the home game.
Next morning, and Steven Gerrard was putting pen to paper on a new contract at the club, the Etihad match winner sealing a pretty decent 24 hours for himself and Liverpool FC.
Last night it was a fantastic team performance. The result we were looking for, but the job's only half done. Hopefully we can you know, finish the job off in 2 weeks' time, and we can take all our magnificent fans down to Wembley for a good day out. But and obviously then the contract extension the day after is the icing on the cake, so it has been a perfect 24 hours.
So Liverpool headed for home sweet home, Anfield, for the first time in their Carling Cup run. The Reds were just 90 minutes from Wembley with a slender 1-goal advantage going into the second leg of the semi-final, but could they hold their nerve?
It will be a fantastic occasion for everyone. The punters will be turning up, there'll be loads of support for us, but at the end of the day we need to do something that's going to get the supporters on our side. We can't always leave it for them to lift us. Sometimes we have to lift them.
As well as the usual passionate Anfield support, Liverpool could also count on the backing of Lucas Leiva, who had just returned to Melwood from Brazil to continue his rehabilitation from injury and hopefully cheer his teammates all the way to Wembley.
For sure I will be there, trying to support and be in the dressing room. Won't be easy for me because it will be my first game in Anfield out since I got injured, but I think it's a really important game where we can get to the final, and hopefully in February I'll be in Wembley getting my medal.
Jose Enrique, and now Stuart Downing. Bellamy is through the middle. Oh, and it's going to fall here, what a chance! Saved, and then Downing's follow-up is well wide of the target. Well, Joe Hart has just kept Manchester City in the League Cup semi-final. Charlie Adam. That's nice. Silva. It's De Jong. And it's in! Manchester City have cancelled out Liverpool's advantage. Nigel De Jong had just 1 goal in 114 City appearances. You can make that 2 now. It's 1 apiece.
You can clearly see there how much it swerves. It must have started a good 3, 4, 5 feet outside the upright.
Skirtle. Liverpool have a man over here. Dirk Cow, Agger, Charlie Adam. Only Bellamy waiting, and that's Daniel Agger. They're appealing for handball, and Phil Dowd says penalty.
It happens so quickly, it's difficult to see. It hits off his foot and then comes up and hits his arm. Here, there, it's a good strike from Daniel Agger. I have to say that's a little bit harsh from me.
Gerrard won the battle 2 weeks ago at Eastlands. And does it again for Liverpool tonight. Delight for the Liverpool captain and delight for Anfield. Liverpool have the aggregate lead once again, thanks to El Capitano.
Same corner, same result.
And now, the referee will pull it back for a free kick. It's not a great clearance by the goalkeeper, and that is Martin Skirtle, and that's as good a save as you'll see. The first piece of goalkeeping was poor, the second was sublime.
Well, again, it's a wonderful save from the England goalkeeper.
Nice to see Lucas back as well next to Luis Suarez there. It's a really good read by Daniel Agger. And Dirk Kuyt's got oceans of space here. There's only Bellamy in the middle. But there's the man on the far post, and Joe Hart's made another brilliant save, this time to deny Stuart Downing, and City were opened up here.
That's a good counter-attack from Liverpool. They gained possession just inside their own half, and they end up with this effort from Stuart Downing.
Silva. Steven Gerrard did really well there. He went and filled in for Glenn Johnson. But the ball is brilliant, and Manchester City score. It's Edin Dzeko. It's all about the cross, and Manchester City are right back in it, and we are all level again on aggregate.
He's got no right to put a ball of this quality in. Striker takes full advantage of it. He anticipates it, strides onto it. Peperina, no chance.
Here's Kuyt. On towards Bellamy, Johnson, Bellamy, brilliant, fantastic Liverpool goal. This is one hell of a semi-final, and Craig Bellamy, who just can't stop scoring, has put Liverpool back on the road to Wembley.
They do ever so well, the combination. Initially it's Dirk Kuyt, powerful run infield, but then the quick interpassing between the two players, Glenn Johnson and Craig Bellamy, opens up Man City, and Liverpool find themselves back on level terms, and he'll be absolutely delighted.
City's turn to go long. Direct route. Flick by Dzeko. Aguero. Well, sometimes it takes something special. This time Reina was equal to it. Liverpool are almost there. Wembley beckons for the men in red, but not yet. But it does now. Liverpool are on the way to Wembley under Kenny Dalglish. Been there, seen it and done it all before. And the Reds will make their first ever visit to the new Wembley after an astonishing game at Anfield. But for Joe Hart, it would have been a comfortable Liverpool victory. As it is, it's a draw on the night, but it does not matter a jot to that man. He knows all about winning things with Liverpool Football Club, and now he's got the chance to do it again.
So it was destination Wembley and the 2012 Carling Cup final for the players, staff and supporters of Liverpool Football Club, where the Reds would have the opportunity to win an 8th League Cup.
The commitment, the performance the team put in was great. I think the team worked really hard, and after all, we deserved to go through the final.
We knew if we could stay in this tie going into the second leg, we'd have a huge advantage with the supporters behind us, and they were the key tonight. And it's nice that people sign for this club to play in front of atmospheres like that. The lads are talking about it now, all the new signings, and the big well done to everyone who's played part in the Carling Cup so far.
The supporters were magnificent. They kept the players going, the players kept the punters going. We both helped each other. The performance on the pitch was a deserved result for us. We, over the two legs, and certainly in the game the other night, we certainly were the better side, and we deserved to go through.
The key message to send out now is it's not done. Arsenal slipped up against Birmingham last year when they were massive favourites. I'm sure we'll be massive favourites this year. We've got to show Cardiff respect and put in a performance like we did tonight.
So after 16 years, Liverpool and their fans would be heading for Wembley, their first visit since the stadium had been rebuilt. After the break, we get the pre-match thoughts of the Reds' strike force, and relive the best of the action from a tense 90 minutes at the National Stadium. Liverpool booked their place in the 2012 Carling Cup final thanks to a string of impressive away wins and a thrilling draw in front of the Kop, courtesy of Craig Bellamy's late strike. The Reds were heading for Anfield South once again, intent on making some more unforgettable memories.
It's a goal! Keegan! Goals clear the rent, and Keegan does his share. Across the face of the goal! It's there, Dumfries! And again, Wheeler's scored it! Brilliant goal! And rushes on the far side. Is this three? It is! John Orr is in a great position, and Liverpool have scored. Michael Thomas with an inspired FA Cup final moment. He might finish it here. McManaman for Liverpool.
Leading up to the final, Liverpool were certainly firing on all cylinders as Brighton were hit for 6 in the FA Cup at Anfield, with Suarez and Carroll combining well. The Reds' strike force were certainly excited about playing in their first finals for the club.
I'm buzzing, can't wait for it really. I think all the lads are the same. I mean, it's a cup final at Wembley for Liverpool, so it's a great sort of game to win medals, and I mean getting to Wembley is great, and hopefully we can go there and get the win.
I'm really excited at the prospect of playing there for the first time. It's not easy to get the opportunity to play in stadiums like Wembley. Playing there in a final with Liverpool, well, it's what you dream about as a kid when you first start playing football. And now that I've got the chance, I'm going to do my very best to enjoy the occasion. I think we need to play as a team and to try to do the things that we've been doing over the last few games. I think it's important to realise that the results will not depend upon any individual, but on the group as a whole. I think it's that wins you trophies.
Come Cup final day, as the supporters of both clubs made their way down Wembley Way, it was like Liverpool had never been away. The travelling Kop certainly appeared to feel at home. Atmosphere building here at Wembley all the time. I'm going to speak to some Reds who've made the journey here to North London. Wendy, Simon and Richard. Wendy, first of all, how much are you looking forward to the game this afternoon?
Great. I've not missed a final since 2001.
And what about your feelings towards being back here at Wembley? I mean, the atmosphere is fantastic. It's really bubbling up nicely, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's been far too long since we've been here. I know the press say it's 16 years, but we've been to a few of the finals since then, so no, it's fantastic to be back Anfield South.
So it should be comfortable. I'm looking for about 3-1. Right, let's get a score prediction off all of you. Richard's gone for 3-1.
I wouldn't disagree with that. 3-1, 3-0.
Do you want to Cardiff?
I'd like to see is start with Bellamy, Suarez and Carroll up front.
All three up front?
All three up front. Let's go for it.
Liverpool.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
You go for that?
I would, but I don't want to go 3-1, but I don't want to go to penalties, whatever.
So 22 years since last leading Liverpool out at the Twin Towers, Kenny Dalglish proudly took his men onto the field under the new Wembley arch, aiming to start another era of success for LFC. It would prove to be an afternoon of nail-biting drama.
The 52nd League Cup final is underway. Liverpool playing from right to left towards where the Cardiff Gans are mainly gathered in this first half. Glenn Johnson today becoming and joining Ray Clements in playing for and against Liverpool in a League Cup final, having played for Chelsea, of course, in Cardiff in 2005. The noise around this stadium is deafening, as you'd pretty much expect. And here's Daniel Agger for Liverpool. Jose Enrique said this week that this is why he came to Liverpool Football Club, why he left Newcastle to play in games like this. Kevin McNaughton has bags full of experience. He's played here twice in previous years, in both of the playoff and the FA Cup final. 29 now, the former Aberdeen man. Probably looks about 49 with that haircut. This is a chance for Andrew Taylor to get forward. Delivered towards Gested. It was Skirtle who jumped and did enough to win the header. It wasn't a great touch by Jordan Henderson. Cardiff have got off well on the front foot here. That's Gunnarsson. Liverpool get the ball away through Henderson, and it's a chance for Steven Gerrard to stride through midfield. Here's Stuart Downing. Johnson, he's gone for goal, he's so unlucky. Liverpool almost getting off to a dream start, and Steven Gerrard's follow-up goes flying over the top. Glenn Johnson, very nearly Liverpool's early hero.
Well, what a start that is. I mean, Cardiff start well. They put us under a little bit of pressure, but what a break from Gerrard. He must have run 40, 50 yards with the ball, out wide to Downing, who cuts it inside. And I don't. Johnson in this almost like a centre forward position on the edge of the box there, and bends a beautiful shot, and the keeper's beaten underside of the bar. We thought it might have just bounced on the line and didn't quite bounce in time for Suarez, but that's a fantastic effort from Johnson.
And Johnson looked for the top corner and was denied by the frame of the goal. Henderson. Carroll is attacking the ball, and the whistle has gone. Carroll is penalised. Mark Clattenburg is just going back to have a little word for the earlier challenge on Glenn Johnson.
Good position he takes up in the box there. It was a lovely cross, and it gives Carroll the chance to really attack the ball. I think Hudson's just got a little touch on the ball before Carroll there, but it's a good position, and it's good to see him getting in between the sticks there, trying to get on the end of those crosses.
Miller, always a threat from distance. His touch just took it away from him there. It's McNaughton, away by Skirtle. Kevin McNaughton again. Miller, that's nice. Chance for Cardiff City. Goal for the Championship side. It's an amazing story for Joe Mason, just 20 years old, signed from Plymouth Argyle. In with their first real attack, Cardiff City have scored.
Well, it's quite extraordinary, isn't it? I mean, we spoke about Mason, about what a great season he's having as such a young lad, and it's Miller who picks the ball up on the edge of the box. He gets some space, too much space really on the edge of the box, and he's allowed to turn and find a great through ball for Mason. And Mason's a young player who knows how to finish, and it's a big shock, but it was a great finish from young Mason in the end.
Joe Mason's 8th goal of his Cardiff City career, and the biggest that he will score in his young life. What a cool finish.
It's Kenny Miller who's allowed far too much space on the edge of the box to pick that pass. I mean, he had a couple of options to play and he ended up playing the right ball, but a little bit worrying that he was allowed that much room and space, because we know Kenny Miller is an experienced player who's got a lot of ability, and as we saw there, it was a killer pass.
It's Glenn Johnson. Now Gerrard. Luis Suarez. He'll get the ball towards his own man. They're appealing for a penalty. All eyes on Mark Clattenburg. Andrew Taylor was the defender.
I think the initial reaction there was handball. I mean, we haven't seen the replay yet, but it was a good 4 or 5 yards away, so it wasn't as if he was too close.
Henderson, straight forward for Hudson. Here's Charlie Adam. Heaton went down very, very late, and Charlie Adam felt that was close.
Here's the handball again from that angle. It's definitely clipped his arm, and it's a penalty. It's in the box. I mean, defenders need to keep their arms down. As we see the Charlie Adams shot, he's about, what, 25 yards out. He's hit it ever so well, hasn't he? I think the keeper's beaten there. It was so close.
He was laid down, wasn't he? Not the Wembley experience that John Henry and Linda Pizzuti would have wanted so far. Well, here's Charlie Adam. That's a free kick. Gunnarsson was always running the risk of that.
Yeah, we can see it's a foul. He doesn't need to do it, and it gives Liverpool a chance to put the ball in the box, get the big men up. You know, Skirtle, Agger, Carroll. See if one of them can get on the end of this ball in.
Well, Steven Gerrard is taking responsibility. It's his take, and it's a brilliant stop to deny Daniel Agger from Tom Heaton. Liverpool so close again, but not close enough.
It was a great ball, wasn't it, from Gerrard, and Agger's got away from his man brilliantly, and I think anywhere else it's a goal. It just hits the keeper. I mean, I think he was a little bit fortunate there than really it being a good save, but great ball in, and it was a super head. Anywhere else it's an equaliser.
Well, we've told this story before this season. Liverpool domination, but so far no goals, and Cardiff, with their one real chance, are in front. Gerrard. Liverpool looking to get back into it before half-time. Downing, Gerrard, we're appealing again. It's Gerrard again, and he was always off balance.
Yeah, again, good play from the captain there. He's finding space, and the Cardiff players were throwing themselves on the floor and blocking everything, and wasn't sure if it was handball at first, but no, it was a good block in the end from the fullback. It comes back to him, and he's just unbalanced as he gets his second shot away there. But again, good pressure from Liverpool, and don't really want the half to end there as the pressure builds on Cardiff.
No way through for Kenny's men so far. It's a poor ball from Henderson, and that will just about be the last action of this first half.
Yeah, it's been a strange half, hasn't it? I mean, Cardiff barely threatened, and yet one moment of class from Kenny Miller, slipping a through ball for Mason, young Mason, who with a cool head slotted a lovely ball past Rayner. But the majority of the half has been all Liverpool. Like you say, Johnson hitting the bar and several other opportunities.
Well, that's it. Kenny Dalglish will probably go down towards the tunnel, wondering how his side aren't in front. But Joe Mason's goal means that it's Cardiff City who have the lead. Tom Heaton has been in inspired form. Liverpool really should be in front, but like so many times this season, they're not.
No, I mean, it's not been a poor half, has it? I mean, it's been plenty of chances, plenty of good positive play. Downing looks like he's got the beating of McNaughton, and I think he's been a key player for Liverpool this afternoon. But going at half-time, 1-0 down, very disappointing, but the big second half ahead.
Half-time at Wembley Stadium. It's Liverpool 0, Cardiff City 1. Well, it's Liverpool who will get us underway for the second half, attacking what is now the travelling Kop. Jordan Henderson to Glenn Johnson, who could have put Liverpool in front so early in this game. Well, Liverpool live to regret that moment. A shot that came after 90 seconds. Foul was by Adam.
There's still plenty of time left in this game. I mean, okay, Cardiff have the lead at 1-0, but I don't expect them to commit too many men forward with this lead. I expect it to be a dominant second half from Liverpool.
That's forward. towards Miller. Agger is the defender. That's Gunnarsson. And Miller, who just thought he had time to turn. Taylor wins it back. McNaughton. Whittingham. Again, it's a little ball into the channel. It's Miller. Well, that really could have put a real dagger into Liverpool's hearts there.
Well, we didn't expect to see Cardiff come flying out as they have done there. It was a great back heel there, and Miller, you know, you'd expect him to hit the target from there. I think it's Cowie again. We saw in the first half him do a flick similar just before the goal, I think it was, when Miller had a similar opportunity.
Charlie Adam might have a go from here. He does. It's a brilliant block. It's another corner. They're appealing for handball. It's Luis Suarez who is, but he's not going to get a decision. It's already a corner.
Yeah, good pressure from Liverpool as Adam came in central. Some wicked deflection again. Turner seems to be putting his head, his leg everywhere.
Liverpool try again with Gerrard. That's not of the required quality. Henderson, and he's given that away in a bad area, and now he's dived in on a challenge as well. There's going to be a card here. Wasn't a great tackle from Jordan Henderson. It's yellow.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of killed the flow there, the rhythm that Liverpool were having, putting Cardiff under pressure. As we see the tackle here, yeah, it was late, it's a foul. I'm not so sure it was a yellow card, but it was a poor touch from Henderson. As we see the Adam Turner, it was his knee onto his arm. I think that would have been a bit harsh to have given that. But
here's Suarez from Carroll's pass. Turner is the defender. Suarez beats him. What a brilliant recovery from Kevin McNaughton.
What a tackle that was.
Again, Liverpool almost breaking through, but not quite. Another corner towards Carroll. Good leap to get the ball away. Charlie Adam. Downing over the top of Daniel Agger it was, who just couldn't quite get onto the ball. Just flicked off the top of his head, and Heaton immediately wants to clear downfield. It was delivered towards Cowie, who couldn't control it. Jose Enrique was robbed of the ball. And Mason did well.
Yeah, he's done well to intercept the ball, but you can see Enrique's got time on the ball, looking for options, looking for people to move. And we can see there, he's gone down very easily, Mason there, but it's clever play from the young lad. He's relieved what was good pressure.
Well, here comes the inevitable Liverpool change. It's Craig Bellamy for Jordan Henderson. It's an attacking change for Liverpool as they try to get back into the game. Applauded by both sets of fans, Craig Bellamy.
I think it's a great lift, isn't it, for the fans, as we see, you know, the game trailing 1-0. It's a big lift to see such a positive substitution with Bellamy coming on.
Steven Gerrard. Here's Charlie Adam. It's a very attacking Liverpool lineup now, with two in midfield and two wingers wide, two up front. And when you're chasing the game, you need something, and Liverpool need something. What can Suarez provide here? Turner got across well, but it's another Liverpool corner.
Yeah, it was good players. As it was Johnson coming in there, it was nice to see Bellamy just in a central position as he picked Suarez instead, and it's another corner, but Bellamy coming in off the left to try and get him behind the front then.
Well, they've still not found a way through, but maybe we will now. They've hit the woodwork again, but Martin Skrtel is Liverpool's hero. A scorer twice in 2 games now, and the Slovakian has scored at Wembley.
Absolutely fantastic. We said they'd come out second half and have a right go, and it's fantastic. Well, it was a fantastic finish, wasn't it, in the end, from the big centre-half Skrtel. He's having a great season, and to score in the cup final, it was a good delivery. I think it was Carroll that gets the first header onto the post from Suarez, and it came back nicely for Skirtle, who places it in. Very unlucky Suarez there as it hits the post, but good composure from Skirtle. He takes a touch and has the composure just to knock it between Heaton's legs, and a great equaliser.
Is there a Liverpool player who deserves a goal more at Wembley Stadium than Martin Skirtle? A big contender for Liverpool's player of the season. What a reward this is.
What an important touch it was, just to control himself and compose himself before he hit it.
Downing. Glenn Johnson. That's behind again by Turner. Well, they're having to dig deeper, Cardiff City, and they're going to have to defend another Liverpool corner here. Liverpool already well into double figures for corners. One goal has come from it. It's another ball round the back. Skirtle with a shot again, and Heaton just managed to stoop low enough and quickly enough to deny the Slovak another goal.
Well, we see the replay here. Skirtle, flying volley, wasn't it? You expect him to get up there with a header, as we saw last week with his header against Brighton, but it was a great volley and very nearly goes underneath Heaton between his legs. Good hands in the end from Heaton.
Suarez. Gerrard. Now Downing. Deflected, and it's beaten away by Heaton. Cowie will clear the ball away. It's another important stop by Tom Heaton.
It was Downing with a great effort. A nice ball in from Gerrard there, and just opens up and he hits the ball. It hits it ever so well, doesn't he, Downing? But Heaton, considering he's not the first choice for Cardiff this season, he's having a great afternoon, and he's needed to keep his side in it.
Andrew Taylor. Don Cowie. Skirtle hasn't missed the header. Cardiff are trying to get more and more men forward here.
It's a chance to put the ball in the box again, though, isn't it, with that long throw that they've got?
Well, they decide not to, but they have found plenty of space. It's Don Cowie, and they have men coming round the back. It was Turner who met it, and it's probably the first good chance they've had since the goal.
What a great ball in, backstick from Cowie, and Turner's up there, and from his reaction you can see that he's disappointed he's not scored there.
And Liverpool will try and break again. Craig Bellamy wandering infield. Lovely ball to Luis Suarez. And the strike is saved well by Heaton to deny Charlie Adam. Caught it well, but not well enough to beat Tom Heaton.
Yeah, nice little pass inside from Suarez, wasn't it? And Adam takes it first time, and Heaton again, you know, good safe hands was Adam. He catches it ever so well. It's going away from the keeper all the time.
That's a foul by Steven Gerrard. Suggestion was that Gestede doesn't really make an attempt to win the ball here.
He just blocks Gerrard, doesn't he, as he jumps, and I don't think it's a...
As a forward, you'd say that's a foul by Gerrard?
I probably would, yeah, but I can see the frustration from Gerrard there as he's blocked.
Again, Liverpool were caught napping. It's Kenny Miller! Could have won it for Cardiff. On such moments, the games like this perhaps hinge.
Got himself into a great position. It was a quick free kick. It looked like Liverpool weren't quite set up. Great run off Adam, I think it was. A great first touch, and that's 3 times Adam's got himself in good opportunities and not hit the target yet.
4 of Cardiff's 7 Carling Cup ties this season have needed the extra half hour. 2 have gone to penalties. It looks like we're going to need another half an hour here. Well, Liverpool's first job was to get back into the game. They've done that after Joe Mason put Cardiff in front early. Martin Skirtle came to the rescue. Well, Liverpool, despite all the pressure and all the chances, apart from Miller's late at the end, haven't quite been able to win it.
So despite dominating the match for long periods, yet another Liverpool Cup final would go to an extra half hour. Martin Skrtel's 4th goal of the season, holding the Reds deservedly level after Joe Mason's opener. After the break, with tension mounting in the stands, on the sidelines and on the pitch, we return with the best of the action from extra time at Wembley. "90 minutes couldn't separate the 2012 Carling Cup finalists Liverpool and Cardiff City. The sides locked at 1-1 going into extra time. The Reds certainly had the better of the action, but could they turn their momentum into a winning goal?
But it brings back memories back to 2001 against Birmingham again, another championship side back then. And that game went to penalties. You know, again, everyone thought Liverpool would win the game easily, and it proves it's difficult. You know, Cardiff have raised the game, and it's difficult to, you know, to play in cup finals against sides that raise the game to the games of their life, really.
Keith is more of a player who likes to play in midfield. Mason is much more of an attacking player. He has started on the right-hand side. Bellamy, Suarez, and another save from Tom Heaton. Well, it's probably that man that has cost Liverpool the League Cup so far.
Good run from Bellamy from the halfway line there. Just feeds the ball into Suarez, and I'm not sure if it was just going wide, but Heaton had to make sure and push it round the post. But good space for Suarez to get into there, and probably 20 yards out. And I wasn't sure if it was just hitting the post, clipping the post maybe, but a good save from Heaton.
Well, Liverpool don't have Daniel Agger there now, as they have another corner. But Skrtel and Carroll will be obvious threats. Oh, and Suarez is denied by the man on the line. Andrew Taylor it is who blocks it. Liverpool denied a goal.
Super header, wasn't it, from Suarez, and superb, right on the line. It kind of hits him, doesn't it? But fortunately the ball came back out to a Cardiff player and they were allowed to clear.
Gerrard Mark II will be entering the fray. The skipper is off.
He made a superb contribution, hasn't he, all game? And I remember the one instance in the first half where Andy Carroll very nearly got in, and without an absolute perfectly timed tackle from Hudson, like Carroll would have got an easy shot at goal, as Gerrard's coming on for Hudson now.
Well, 26, Anthony Gerrard, released by Everton in 2005. Joined Walsall and then on to Cardiff City in 2009. Now he plays against his cousin. Dirk Kuyt will be coming on for Liverpool momentarily. Stuart Downing has it. Steven Gerrard drives hard. Another Liverpool corner.
Another great burst, wasn't it, from Gerrard in extra time? All the running he's done in the game, and he still makes a great burst there, and good block in the end from Cardiff for another corner.
17 now for Liverpool. Downing takes. Andy Carroll jumps. Might be his last touch, that as well, for Andy Carroll. And he wasn't far away from scoring.
Another good ball, wasn't it, from Downing, and Carroll beats his man to the ball, and it's a tough one because the ball's almost behind him. He has to generate the pace, and he generates all the power, and it's only just missed that post there. There was a man on the line, but again, I'm not sure he could have done anything about that, as it is Carroll coming off.
Well, he does make way, and Dirk Kuyt is the man who will come on to replace him as Liverpool go in search of a winner. And Downing sets off again. Charlie Adam, Glenn Johnson again wanders inside. Could have had a hat-trick today, Glenn Johnson.
That was close, wasn't it? Downing again causing trouble down that right-hand side, just inside to Adam, and hits it first time Johnson, and very, very close.
It's on for Dirk Kuyt, who shrugged aside Taylor. Hard and low, Suarez won't fall for him. and Gerrard did well. That's Jamie Carragher lifting the ball forward. That was a cool, composed piece of play by Darcy Blake.
Good play from Cow. Wasn't sure if it was offside or a foul. It clearly wasn't a foul, and as the ball comes across there for Suarez, just a little bit behind him, he had to take the touch, because at first I thought he could hit it first time, but it was just behind him.
He just stumbled as well, hadn't he, in the build-up as he ran in on goal with Gerrard, so he was just a little off balance and
a little bit tired as well.
Dirk Kuyt, hard and low, it'll come back to Dirk Kuyt! Man for the big occasion, strikes again for Liverpool Football Club. Done it before, he'll do it again. Dirk Kuyt.
What a finish, he's looked so fresh since he's come on, hasn't he? Caused trouble just down the right flank just before, and he whipped in a shot or a cross for Suarez, and as it's come back to him, he's hit it first time, and no chance for Heaton, who stopped a lot of shots this afternoon for Liverpool, but he had absolutely no chance there. And what a fantastic substitution it was from Kenny to get him on there and get what's up the winning goal. As the cross came in, it's come straight back to him there, and he's just stabbed one hopeful towards the goal, and Heaton had no chance.
Time and time again, Dirk Kuyt has done it for Liverpool, and he always does it in the big games, and he's done it again today. It's been a long wait for a trophy. Gunnarsson again with a long throw, finds its way past the first man, and Skrtel again is there to put the ball out. Gerrard, Quiche, Turner, Gested, all big men waiting, and Rayner's come, and Rayner's lost it, and it's off the line by who else but Dirk Kuyt.
Oh, Rayner, he comes, it's been fantastic punching the ball away, but it just drops to Quiche, and fantastic from Kuyt, just in the right place to clear the ball from the other corner.
Well, they'll try again, and all the way across, and turned in. It's Ben Turner, who's been rock solid all day at the back. Is Cardiff's hero now at the other end. They've rescued it from the fire of the Championship side. His heroics have been erased from the memory by Big Ben Turner.
Can you believe it? Just hoping to hold on, see it through to full time, and just had a warning shot just before, and it was a great header. Kuyt again on the line blocking it, but it falls to Turner, who just pokes it home. Kuyt thought he'd done enough, he just squeezes it past Rayner's legs.
Well, what a moment that is for Ben Turner. Just managed to react quicker than anybody else. Dirk Kuyt desperately tried to keep it out. He couldn't do so. And Ben Turner writes himself into Cardiff City folklore. Charlie Adam, can he serve something for Liverpool? Header was good by Blake, and this is Philippe Quiche. Well, that will do. An astonishing end with Ben Turner levelling things right at the death with just 2 minutes to go, and we are heading to penalties in the League Cup final.
History was on Liverpool's side going into the shootout, the Reds having never lost on penalties in a cup final. But would Wembley 2012 be added to Rome 84, Cardiff 2001, Istanbul 2005 and Cardiff 2006 as another nerve-wracking yet glorious Liverpool triumph?
Responsibility. The first penalty falls to Liverpool's captain. 2 from the spot in the semi-finals, but not in the final. It's a wonderful save from Tom Heaton, and his heroics from the semi-final have started straight away in the final shootout.
Well, Heaton must have seen where Gerrard's put the last 2 penalties. That's where he's put it to that corner. He put it with a bit of height, and What a save that is. It almost seems behind him. Down the floor, maybe you'd expect him to save it, but it's high, and that is an absolutely brilliant save. And a terrible start, sadly, for Liverpool.
Well, Liverpool went to their yes man for the first penalty, and Steven Gerrard surprisingly couldn't respond. So Cardiff City turned to their yes man for their first spot kick. The experienced Kenny Miller, and he doesn't score. It's the frame of the goal that denies the Scotland international. And perhaps the two that you felt would score haven't.
That's what we said about the pressure. You know, he stepped up there. I mean, Liverpool have already missed, and he sent Reina the wrong way. It seemed a good penalty, but thankfully it's hit the post and come out, and it's fantastic, all level again.
Charlie Adam. Oh, now he blazes over the top. It's an astonishing start to the shootout, and the man who scored against Cardiff for Blackpool in that playoff final misses wildly.
Wasn't even close, was he? He's gone absolutely way over the bar, and with the first one, Gerrard's made the keeper save it, but Adam's not there.
3 penalties, none scored. It's Don Cowie, an ever-present for Cardiff City. He followed his manager from Watford, and he scores into the top corner, and it is advantage Cardiff City in the Carling Cup final.
I don't think Reina was far away at all from that. It was a very good penalty, because as we see it, just above Reina's stretching arm, but not far away at all.
Well, Dirk Kuyt thought he'd won it. He had to agonisingly watch that ball trickle past him from Ben Turner. Scored the winner in the shootout against Chelsea, back in the Champions League, and responds to the pressure of the occasion here.
Good pen, important, well, crucial that went in, really. Having missed the first 2, puts the pressure right back on Cardiff now.
3 penalties gone for Liverpool. Dirk Kuyt has them on the board. Well, this is a real moment. Reina waits. Rudy Gestede, and he can't hit the target either. It was a rather casual penalty from the Frenchman, and we're all tied after 3.
It was way too casual. I mean, Reina's gone the right way, and I think if it is on target, he saves it, but the way he walked up to it was way too casual, wasn't he? And brilliant, all level again.
Stuart Downing. That trusty left foot responds to the occasion. Heaton is beaten, and for the first time in the shootout, Liverpool are in front.
Fantastic, good pen again, sends him the wrong way. Now we're in the lead.
The nerves will be coursing through the veins of the experienced Peter Whittingham. Another trusty left foot and another excellent penalty. And now it's sudden death.
It was good penalty. He knew that if he missed, he'd lost. Good composure, and just waits for Reina to go and sends him the wrong way. Good penalty.
It is the 5th penalty, but technically it's sudden death, because whoever misses and whoever scores, the game is done. Glenn Johnson so nearly put Liverpool in front after 92 seconds. Now he can put them on the verge of victory, and does, with a very cool and composed effort high into the roof of the net. But there were a few nervous though when they saw it going high.
I was one of them, yeah. I mean, it's gone high, very brave to put it there, but great penalty, and again advances Liverpool.
Well, can Pepe Reina do it for Liverpool? It's all over! Liverpool are the Carling Cup winners by virtue of a penalty shootout. It's Anthony Gerrard who suffers the cruelest of fates, but Liverpool are back as winners of silverware. The celebrations have begun. It wasn't the easiest way to win a cup, It's cruel on Anthony Gerrard and Malky Mackay. Over the course of the game, Liverpool probably did enough to win it. They've done it on penalties, and they weren't the best penalties you've ever seen. But it's nice to be taking a pot back up to Merseyside.
It may have been too close for comfort, but nonetheless it was a memorable night for Liverpool and their fans as Kenny Dalglish's first full season back in charge returned a welcome piece of silverware. After the break, Steven Gerrard lifts a major trophy for the third time as skipper.
Steven Gerrard starts the walk up to collect a trophy at Wembley.
It had been a thrilling Carling Cup final. Cardiff's early lead cancelled out by Martin Skirtle before Dirk Kuyt scored what looked like being the winner in extra time. A late Bluebirds leveller though forced a penalty shootout, the Reds just about holding their nerve before Anthony Gerrard's miss confirmed that some welcome silverware was heading for the Anfield trophy cabinet.
Mark Hudson leads his side up, but for the third time in the last 4 seasons, Cardiff City have come to Wembley and they've been beaten. It's penalties this time. It's more agonising this time perhaps. But Malky Mackay has built a side that could push on to big things. The tears and the disappointment of today will have to be put aside as Steven Gerrard starts the walk. It's the walk that he said he's always dreamt about, up to win and to collect a trophy at Wembley.
This is the one, isn't it? We did it several times at Cardiff, but that was always on the pitch, and it's just not as special. We always grow up seeing the memories of lifting the trophy at Wembley, and this is the one Gerrard wanted, to win at Wembley. Started off with the Carling Cup now, and hopefully in May with the FA Cup.
He is savouring every moment of this. He'll be back here playing for England this week. He might even be captain. He's the Liverpool captain. He's an iconic figure in the city of Liverpool, an iconic figure in English football, and an iconic figure in world football.
It's a great walk, isn't it? Getting pats on the back, scarves of all the fans. That's what it's about. Enjoying the moment with all the fans.
A moment to pause, to gather your thoughts. Liverpool are on the way to lift the Carling Cup. Steven Gerrard heads up the final few steps. Liverpool are moments away. It used to be 39 steps. It used to be a quick walk up to the Royal Box at Wembley. Now there are 107 steps, but Steven Gerrard has now made the long walk up. He lifted the European Cup 7 years ago, and now Steven Gerrard, the captain of Liverpool Football Club, has his hands on the Carling Cup. Hello, old friend. It's good to see you again. Liverpool have won the 2012 Carling Cup.
Absolutely brilliant, isn't it? I mean, just what a great feeling it is just to see Gerrard lifting in the cup like that. There's a little young Dirk Kuyt lookalike as we see in the crowd. Brilliant. Pass it. That's what it's all about, winning the cup, passing it down line and letting every player get a cheer from the supporters. That's what winning the cup's about at Wembley.
What a day it's been for Liverpool. They made heavy weather of it and they made hard work of it, but every single one of those players is savouring the moment and enjoying the occasion. Liverpool are winners once again.
Jamie, can you sum it all up? It was some final.
Yeah, it was. It was always going to be a difficult game. Every final is difficult, and you know the finals I've been involved in with the club. I mean, we always put ourselves through or the supporters through, and it's exactly the same again today.
Yeah, as you say, you never really do things the easy way. Such a relief to get over the finishing line with the penalties there.
Well, it was. I mean, you're always confident with the penalties because of penalty takers we've got. Didn't do as well as they normally do today, but you've got Pepe Reina in goal, one of the best top keepers around, so always confident.
What about walking up them steps at Wembley and picking up that trophy? Was that extra special?
Yeah, that's something you dream about when you're a kid, isn't it? Going up the used to be the 39 steps. I'm not sure how many it was today, but it was great to see Stevie lift the trophy. He deserves that as well. And we've had great days at Cardiff, but nothing beats Wembley.
Stuart, can you sum up the emotions of what was an unbelievable day?
It was an unbelievable day. Like I said, it didn't start very well. We played some good football, but obviously Cardiff took the lead, and I thought it was going to be one of them days where we would create a lot of chances, but not going to finish it off. But like you said, they pushed us all the way, and it was a terrific game probably for the fans, but not for us as players. I'm just glad we won in the end.
It was a magnificent penalty. Were you feeling confident stood over it?
If I'm honest, I was a bit nervous. I mean, I bet every player will tell you, it is nerve-wracking. The goal all of a sudden becomes smaller, keep becoming bigger. But I think you just got to pick your spot and like you say, and hopefully it goes in there. Pleased mine went in. I'm pleased more that we won.
Yeah, massive day for the team. But on a personal level, to pick up that man of the match trophy, that must mean something to you.
Yeah, it does. Like I say, I wanted to come here and perform well. It's been a good day all around. I'm pleased with my performance and pleased the team's won. And like I say, hopefully this is onwards and upwards for us now.
A game with so many ups and downs.
We went down 1-0 and then coming back for 2-1 and concede just 2 minutes before the end. So it wasn't easy to go on the penalties. But we just try to keep our heads up and try to be positive, and we got it.
Where does that moment in your personal career stand for you, scoring here at Wembley? That must be very special.
Yeah, it is, because I'm done scoring too many goals, and it's a cup final, and I'm happy for that because I helped the team to get a trophy. So I'm really happy for that.
Jose, your first season at Liverpool and you've won a trophy. How does it feel?
It's an amazing feeling. I didn't know this feeling, before, because I never win. Yeah, we win in Newcastle the first trophy, but that one was different. It's amazing. It's amazing win something like that, and more one game like this, when they score the second one, I think we lose the game after that, if I'm honest, and after win, it's amazing feeling. I can't explain.
Did you think you had the game won when Dirk scored that goal in extra time?
When they scored, I say, in the penalties, when we missed the first one, I say, wow, we are in very big trouble, but of course when we won, it's the best feeling I ever had in football, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, of course, for sure.
You've won many trophies in your career already. Does this one, the first one now with Liverpool, mean something to you? Is it a little bit special for you?
I think it's good for the club, first of all, which is the most important thing. It's good for the players because we're trying to develop something and not just something here for the future. So it's important for all of them. Obviously, I've come to a new club. I've been here just over a year, and already we've got a trophy. So that's good. If people think it reflects well on me, then great. But I think it reflects better and more on the players and the group of players we've got and how hungry they are to be successful. And I think it stands the club in great stead for the future.
I saw you on the balcony when the trophy was being presented. I think you were, what's the correct way of putting it, struggling to keep your emotions in check. There was lots of fist pumping because you're a fan as much as an MD, aren't you?
Yeah, very much so. Somebody asked me today, how many times I've been to Wembley, and I said I think it's 9 or 10, but I've never been in a suit. And yeah, it doesn't change how you feel about the game and the emotion. But very proud, very proud to be the MD at a cup final and win. But it was great to see the fans, after such a turbulent time we've had over 3 or 4 years. Since 2006, there's not really been anything to celebrate, and to see it all come together today is fantastic for everyone.
How were your nerves? How were your emotions during that penalty shootout in particular?
I was doing better than Tom. Tom was under the seat.
Oh my God.
Couldn't watch.
Tom, do you want to respond to that?
No, I really couldn't watch, actually. I heard, but I didn't watch.
Is relief the key word, particularly when that Cardiff penalty missed and we realised that Liverpool were going to win the trophy today?
No, I think the key word we have is that, we accomplished something as a club and for our fans. And so I'm just proud that, we won today because it's the first step, and we're looking forward to more silver.
Just finally, gentlemen, a word on Kenny Dalglish, a man you brought back to the club. An amazing achievement from an amazing man.
Yes. Yeah. I felt a felt a little badly for him before the match because I felt like there was so much pressure. We were so heavily favored. I thought I saw odds of this game. They seemed out of balance with reality. So I think he had a lot of pressure. The whole club had a lot of pressure. But he's been extraordinary from day one.
It's winning the trophy. Everybody's got a story to tell about what happened and what went through the game. But I don't think there's too many people can remember what happened in previous penalty shootouts. But it's going to be there. The most important thing is just below where it says Carling Cup, it says winners, Liverpool. And that's important. For us, we went right through the competition and we competed for the prize to get through to the round, and when we got to the final we competed to win that. So for us, I think it's a fantastic reward for everybody involved with the football club. Every single part of the football club has played its respective part in getting to where we've got to. Coming home Sunday night with a bit of silverware is pretty rewarding.
Johnson, he's gone for goal, he's so unlucky. Miller, that's nice. Chance for Cardiff City. Goal for the championship side. And it's a brilliant stop to deny Daniel Agger from Tom Heaton. They've hit the woodwork again, but Martin Skrtel is Liverpool's hero. Dirk Kuyt. Hard and low, will come back to Dirk Kuyt! Man for the big occasion, strikes again. Well, they'll try again, and all the way across, and turned in. It's Ben Turner. It's all over. Liverpool are the Carling Cup winners. The captain of Liverpool Football Club has his hands on the Carling Cup. Hello, old friend. It's good to see you again.